This is the ECOFLOW Solar Generator Delta Pro 3. If you're curious about backup power for your home, camping setups, or just a reliable solution for emergencies, I've spent some honest time putting the Delta Pro 3 to the test. So in this video, I'm sharing my quick review and my actual hands-on experience, beginning with what it looks like when you get it right out of the box. The Delta Pro 3 is large and solid. It's got a tough aluminum frame, some chunky wheels at the back, and a telescoping handle up front, so it looks and feels like serious equipment. It's not exactly what you'd call lightweight. At around 115 pounds, this definitely isn't something you want to be loading solo if you can avoid it. I'll say right away, moving this thing takes some muscle, but once it's on the ground, the wheels and handle make it surprisingly easy to maneuver across the yard or even on a gravel path. I had real doubts about moving something this hefty, but after using it, I found it manageable for one person on flat ground, but far easier with two. From my experience, setting up the Delta Pro 3 was super straightforward. I was honestly bracing for a headache, but the plug-and-play design really is what it says. It comes with two 400-watt solar panels, which are easily foldable and portable, making it just as suitable out in a campsite as it is parked at home in the backyard. Connecting the panels is just 2 clicks. No confusing process, no complicated setup. Just make sure to check the user manual for the port labeled high voltage or low voltage, depending on the panels you have. That's key because the high voltage port can take up to 150 volts, while the low voltage one is meant for smaller arrays. Don't mix them up, or you could damage the unit or the panels. Let me talk about the key features that stood out to me. The Delta Pro 3 packs a 4096 LFP battery. That means lithium iron phosphate, a safer, longer-lasting battery chemistry for anyone new to solar generators. You can expand its capacity up to a wild 48 kWh if you add extra batteries, but I've only tested the main unit. Even so, 4096 kWh is massive. To put that in plain English, I can run my fridge, a few lights, charge my phone, keep a CPAP running, and not worry about power for several days if I'm careful. I'd recommend this for anyone with critical devices that can't just sit without power in a blackout, or for folks like me who just like peace of mind. Power output is another highlight. It does 4,000 watt out of the box, and you can scale it up to 12,000 watt with X Boost and more batteries. In my opinion, this makes the Delta Pro 3 strong enough for heavy-duty appliances. I've powered my well pump, an air conditioner, and even ran a microwave at the same time, just to see if the inverter would trip. It didn't. For those just getting started with portable generators, think of it as having your own small electrical grid. Most standard power stations top out at a quarter of the Delta Pro 3's capacity. Charging options are ridiculous in a good way. The Delta Pro 3 can be charged by AC wall plug, solar panels, car adapter, ECOFLOW's optional gas smart generator, or even at an EV station. I tried Home AC, which took it from empty to about 80% in a little over an hour. And with both solar panels on a sunny day, I managed 700 to 750 watts of solar input, enough to recharge it all the way in less than a working day. If you want backup you can count on, it was a great feeling to watch the watt counter climb and know I had power in reserve. Another thing I was worried about, honestly, was noise. Some generators sound like a lawnmower. This one, it's got X-Quiet tech that keeps noise down to around 30 dB. In plain speak, that's about the sound level of a whisper. Even running a fridge and a fan, it was barely audible in the living room. I even slept in a tent with it outside a few feet away. And it never bothered me at all. It's perfect for indoors or outside if you're camping and just want some peace and quiet. Using it is simple. The LED display is bright, and even if you're not used to these types of products, you'll pick it up fast. It clearly shows your battery charge, input and output rates, and estimated hours or minutes left at your current usage. Add in ECOFLOW's app, and you can do things like turn outputs on or off, adjust settings, check the battery health, or switch charging modes right from your phone. I liked having these controls, especially on days when I wanted to keep an eye on things from inside. I'll be honest, my biggest hesitation with a unit like this was that I thought the tech would be tricky for normal people. I was wrong. Delta Pro 3 doesn't need any advanced know-how. You power it up, connect your devices or your house with the right inlet, and turn it on. If you need more power for RVs or want to run 240-volt devices, the back panel gives you specialized ports, including a big RV-style AC port. The user manual is clear if you need help figuring out what plug does what. For safety, this product comes with high-end LFP cells, which are safer and more stable than older lithium types. Plus, it's rated IP65, meaning it's protected against dust and light water jets. so you don't need to freak out if you get caught in some drizzle or if dust blows around at a campsite. It also has automatic switchover, so if the grid goes down, your backup kicks in almost instantly, under 10 milliseconds. That's fast enough I never noticed a thing when my neighborhood lost power. The lights stayed on without even flickering. I love that level of reliability. From my experience, the only real downsides are weight and price. This isn't a budget item. If you just need to run a phone and some lights, it's much more than you need. Also, some of the advanced features, like using the smart gas generator or connecting extra battery packs, mean buying a few more adapters or wires, which can add up. But for anyone needing real, serious backup power, especially if you've got bigger appliances or you want to live a bit off-grid, I think the investment pays for itself with reliability and capacity. If you're worried about carrying it solo, keep in mind that most folks won't need to move it often. Just wheel it into place and let it work. The rugged build and hefty feel actually gave me more confidence that it could handle real use and last for years. It even comes with a 5-year warranty, which gives that extra peace of mind in case anything goes wrong. In conclusion, the ECOFLOW Solar Generator 4096W Delta Pro 3 with two 400-watt portable panels absolutely lives up to its promise. It's perfect for home backup, long camping trips, powering an RV, or keeping your essential devices on during outages. The interface is user-friendly. The quiet operation is a lifesaver for light sleepers and indoor use. The output and expandability are unmatched for portable power stations I've tested so far. Sure, it's heavy and costs a chunk, but you get top-tier technology and confidence in your backup power. Please check the comment section for detailed information about the ECOFLOW Solar Generator Delta Pro 3. Thank you for watching.